Yo guys, this is my 1 to 99 thieving guide, and in this guide I'm basically just going to be showing you the easiest way for you to get 99 thieving. So to start off, we're going to look at some useful items that will help you along your way. The first one is the R down cloak 3 or 4, and this increases the success that you have when pickpocketing. To get the third one you have to have completed the hard R down task, and to get the fourth one you have to complete the elite R down tasks. Next up is the Black Ibis outfit. There are 4 pieces to this outfit and each piece increases the XP that you get by 1%, but if you have the full outfit you'll get a 5% XP bonus instead of that 4% XP bonus. You can get this by looting urns in the Pyramid Plunder minigame, and your chance of finding these is increased if you're wielding a Scepter of the Gods whilst doing it, so if you want to get this outfit just wield the Scepter of the Gods and go to the Pyramid Plunder minigame to get it. Next we have the Gloves of Silence, and this increases your success rate when pickpocketing by 5%. You need 54 Hunter to actually wield the gloves, and you can just buy them off the Grand Exchange. They're pretty cheap, so you shouldn't have any trouble buying them. Next we have the Trahean Exoskeleton set. These give you a 25% chance of avoiding being stunned, a 25% chance of avoiding being hit by a snake in the Pyramid Plunder minigame, and it also gains the Black Ibis outfit effects if you have it, and it also gains the Gloves of Silence effects as well. You get this when you complete the Plague's End quest, so if you want to get this set you're going to have to go and complete that quest. If you have enough loyalty points you can also buy the 5-finger discount auras. Tier 1 increases your thieving chance by 3%, Tier 2 is 5%, Tier 3 is 7, Tier 4 is 10 and Tier 5 is 15. You should really only buy these if you have an excess amount of loyalty points, and I wouldn't really worry about them if you're only going to go for 99 thieving. If you're going to go for 200 mil thieving XP then I would highly recommend it, as it will probably increase your XP by quite a bit, but as I said, if you're only going to go for 99 I would not worry about it. There are 2 summoning familiars that you can use to increase your level. The first one is the Magpie, and you can use this at 47 summoning and it will give you a 2+ level boost. And the second one is an Abyssal Lurker, and you can use this at 62 summoning and it will give you a 4+ level boost. And finally there is a spell and a prayer that you can use at the higher levels. To use these you have to have completed the Temple of Centiston quest. The first one is the Crystal Mask, and this gives you a 15% increase pickpocketing chance for 5 minutes. And this requires 90 magic to use. And the second one is the Lightform Prayer, which doubles your Seren spells when using abilities. So basically instead of a 15% increase you'll be getting a 30% increase from your Crystal Mask spell, and the Lightform Prayer requires 80 prayer to use. I'd really only recommend these during your higher thieving levels, but if you have access to them I guess you can use them whenever you want. Time to get into the actual leveling. So from 1 to 5 you will be pickpocketing Pompous Merchants in Tavali. They give around 8 XP per pickpocket and you should get around 6000 XP an hour here. It should literally only take you around 5 minutes to pickpocket your way up to 5 thieving. And these Pompous Merchants are located right next to the Tavali lodestone, as you can see on screen now, so just make your way there and quickly get that 5 thieving. From 5 to 15 you can steal from bakery stalls. These are located in East Ardown. You get 16 XP every time you steal from them, and they should give you around 10k to 12k XP an hour. They are located in the northeastern side of the market in Ardown, so just make your way there and get 15 thieving. From 15 to 50 you should train in the Thieving Guild doors. These are obviously located in the Thieving Guild and they give 240 and 460 XP per lockpick. You should expect to get around 60k to 85k XP an hour here. So to get here you have to have completed the Buyers and Sellers quest. It's a really short quest so you should have no problem doing it. And then just make your way down into the Thieving Guild, buy a lockpick from the general store that's in there, and just lockpick the doors that I'm showing you on screen now. From 15 to 35 thieving you'll only be able to lockpick the most northern doors, and then once you hit 35 thieving you'll be able to lockpick the south ones. Once you've lockpicked all the doors in the northern side, if you're only 15 to 35, you're going to have to hop worlds because the doors that you've just opened will stay open for around 5 to 6 minutes. So just go to your friends list and quick hop to someone else that's on another world, and then open the 3 doors on their world. If you're 35 thieving or higher you'll be able to lockpick all the doors there, and then once again you're just going to have to hop to another world. Also make sure you loot the chests that are in there, because every time you loot a chest you will get some points, and you can redeem these points by talking to this guy that's standing right next to the prison cells. Make sure you only redeem them when you hit the maximum amount of points that you can get, and you can find out how many points you're on by just talking to him. From 50 to 71 you can loot these COSHING volunteers from the Thieving Guild. They give 139 to 167 XP per loot. This XP depends on your thieving level, so the higher your thieving level is the more XP that you'll get, and you should expect to get around 90k to 125k XP an hour. So once again you have to have completed the Buyers and Sellers quest. Once you've done that, just make your way to the Thieving Guild and buy a rubber blackjack from the general store that's there. Then what you want to do is you want to find one of these volunteers, right click them, press lure, finish the dialogue with him, then right click him and knock him out. Then once he's knocked out, just spam loot. If you're fast enough, you should be able to do this around 3 times. And yeah, that's just basically what you have to do. It's quite click intensive, so if you don't want to do this, you can carry on lockpicking the Thieving Guild doors. At around 50 to 71, you should be expecting around 85k to 100k XP an hour if you decide to do this instead. Once you hit 70, you can do monkey knife fighters up to level 90. These are located in the monkey camp on Ape Atoll, and they give 150 XP per pickpocket, and you should expect to get around 150k to 200k XP an hour. The monkey camp on Ape Atoll is located here. In order to do this, you have to have completed the Do No Evil quest, and you also need either a Gorilla Grigri or a Bearded Gorilla Grigri. Stealing from these is similar to the COSHING volunteers. What you have to do is right click the monkey and press punch. Once he's knocked out, all you have to do is pickpocket him, and you should be able to do this around 2 times before he gets up. If you fail to knock out a monkey after 3 times in a row, you will be sent to the Ape Atoll prison. So just be wary of that if you're going to be doing this. And also there's a 1 in 5 chance that you'll be sent to the prison if you pickpocket a monkey while it's still conscious. So just make sure it's knocked out before you start to pickpocket it, or as I said, you can just be sent to the prison. From 71 to 90 you can do Pyramid Plunder. This minigame is located in the pyramid in Sophanem. You should get about 10k to 12k XP per run, and you should get around 130k to 155k XP an hour. So if you're going to do this, I highly recommend buying a Pharaoh's Scepter. This will basically allow you to get to the start of the minigame a lot faster. It does cost around 2 mil at the moment, but once you're done with it you can just sell it back to the GE for the same price. So when doing Pyramid Plunder, your objective is to just get to the last room that you can access. If you're 71 like I recommended, the last room that you can access is room 6. So your objective is to just get to room 6. So once you enter each room, there'll be a trap at the beginning of the room. Just click on the trap and you should get past it quite easily. Then what you want to do is you want to check all the doors in the room to check which is the right door. Once you find the right door, you'll be sent straight through to the next room. If you can't see these doors yourself, just look on your minimap and they'll be displayed in the little red line. There are 4 doors per room, so it shouldn't take you that long to find the correct door. Then when you're onto the second room, just do exactly the same. Navigate the trap at the beginning, and try and find the door to get to the next room. Then once you are in room 6, which is the best room that you can access, you just want to loot all the urns in this room. This is where you will be getting the majority of the XP, and also you can take quite a bit of damage here, so if you have a bunyip that you can bring along, I'd suggest bringing that along too. And if you want to bring an anti-poison along, you can bring that along too, because the snakes that are in the urns do poison you as well. Also, if you look at the top left and you see that you do have a bit of time left, in your next run, instead of going straight to room 6, stay on room 5 for a bit and loot half of the urns in that room, then go to room 6 and loot all the urns in that room. This will just make it so that you get the most amount of XP that you can every run, and obviously this will increase your overall XP per hour. But once you have completed your run, just right click on your staff and teleport to Jal Sabra, and this will teleport you straight back to the minigame. As you can see, you've looted some artifacts from the minigame. You want to make sure that when your Pharaoh's Scepter charges run out, that you have either 12 stone artifacts or 6 gold ones, because then you can use these artifacts to recharge the scepter. To recharge it, just talk to the same guy that you talked to start the minigame, and then you should be ready to go. From 90 to 99 you can train on these dwarf traders, which are located in Keldagrim. They give 556k XP per pickpocket, and you should get around 350k to 450k XP an hour. So here is where the Crystal Mask spell and the Light Form Prayer come in handy. These dwarf traders will actually catch you pickpocketing them quite a bit, so if you do have the spell and the prayer unlocked, I would highly suggest using them. Also, if you can, I'd highly recommend going to World 48 to start pickpocketing them. This is because the players that are on this world have locked the guards in the rooms that are around the dwarf traders, so this means the guards won't attack you when the dwarf traders actually catch you pickpocketing them. However, this is a 2400 plus total level world, so if you don't have 2400 total level, you're not going to be able to use this world. Lastly, we have the ELVEN clan workers from 96 to 99. They are located in Prif, and you should get around 125 to 170 XP per pickpocket. When you're doing this, you should get around 300k to 375k XP an hour. So to do this, just make your way to Prif, and you want to look at these little buffs that are in the top left. Just hover over them and this will tell you which ones have been buffed and are giving more XP for a period of time. And these are the 2 that you want to be doing first. So just look at your map to see where that clan is and head over to them, and then just basically start pickpocketing them. This is a really AFK method since you don't have to carry on pickpocketing. Once you click once, it does it forever, at least until they catch you. Once one catches you, you won't be able to pickpocket that one again, so just move on to another one. Then when that other one catches you, you won't be able to pickpocket that one either. And then once the third one of that specific clan catches you, you won't be able to pickpocket any of those clan's workers for 20 minutes. So what you do then is just move on to the next one, and basically just repeat. You want to make sure that you're pickpocketing the clans that are buffed, because obviously this will give you more XP. And also if you have crystal teleport seeds, you can use these to teleport between districts, and this will get you around Prif a lot faster. But anyways, that's the end of the guide. I hope this helped you. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you're new, and peace!